Hey, what's up? What's up? What it do? What it do? How y'all doing? And everything. Yeah, just finished up my regular routine as always. Fortunately, we got majority of people coming back into the building to work, and it's almost full. But we're still keeping distance of COVID and everything, and we're all watching our backs and alleviating some space for everybody to keep about 6 feet social distance away, just to keep ourselves safe. So came in here, did a little bit of speed sprint cardio load, killed about half, I guess an hour, 1 to 2 hours already. Now I'm about to head on home. Yeah. But one thing that I want to clarify to certain people. Listen, especially for the ones at my job, I'm not pointing out names or anything. I'll just say, just listen. Just because I work hard, and certain folks are jealous of me and um, my physique and everything, cut it out with that BS. You know, some folks feel like they want to be jealous of me is because the reason why is because they complain about the smallest type of and largest type of shit to the point where um, they do the work, but they don't do enough of it. Like they don't put in too much work like I do. I'm not competing against anybody, and none of that type of nonsense. We're all in it to win it together. So nobody has to be jealous of me for nothing, because there's tons of bodybuilding professional hard workers out there who is much stronger and tougher as me to to get it in and do what they do the most. So this it's kind of like how I told my one-on-one named Miss Pinkett, somebody I've known way back. I said the reason why I do what I do is because so I don't look like a chump, especially at my young age, because there are people that will literally talk their shit and make it seem like that you're doing the work, but you're inexperienced but you're not doing nearly enough. So I said to myself, I ain't going out like that. I do what I have to do to make a living, and I do what I have to do to make sure I'm good. It's not about being perfect. And it's not about being the best. It's about doing your best, and it's about being consistent. It's about trying your best. It's also about perseverance, and more importantly, it's about being consistent. So ain't nobody perfect over here. So I'm far from perfect. I'll just say my performance in things I do is perfect, but I do my best. I try. So ain't nobody got no reason to be jealous of me of nothing. If you want to be better, get off your ass, get off your butt, and do the work. Stop complaining. Stop bragging about certain things. Stop nagging, and get your butt up and do something. Nobody has to. I wouldn't say work your butt off 24/7. I would say learn how certain people do it, like professionals. Learn from them so it can benefit you and inspire you and motivate you to pick up where they left off and how they do it, just so you get a variety of ideas to accommodate you to try. The one thing I hate about certain folks is that some of them usually act like they're jealous, but the reason why mostly is because for some doggone reason they don't try. They look at other folks and they think that person is competing against them, and they really not. They could be doing something for themselves to benefit themselves, and do the work themselves. And certain folks usually try to be influential to other folks to inspire them to lift their spirits up. But here go the stereotyping nonsense. And someone would be like, are you even trying? Like, I'll just be like, are you even trying? Or you just yapping your gums. Excuse me. Just yapping your gums. And not even seeing how others do it. Sometimes I just be like, whatever. And after a while, certain folks will want to be jealous. Oh, hey Travis, hey Taiwan, what's up? Certain folks want to be jealous, someone to complain, but they don't want to do anything. They want to act stiff. You have a good night. They want to act stiff, and I guess what they call be like stereotypers. Like, they see what certain people are doing, but they don't do. They see what they don't do, and that's the problem. I do what I do for reasons, because basically, I have thousands and zillions of responsibilities of a heart and as a heart and bed is, so I try to make sure that everything is going cordial and is good. So it's like I'm like a hard-headed superhero based on what I do. And it's my responsibility to make sure that everything is straight, everything is good, everyone else is good. And try to reassure that I'm doing everything specifically, precisely right. Like, you don't have to give me a medal or nothing. Nobody has to do none of that. I just do it because it helps me. I do all this stuff to benefit me. I ain't trying to make enemies. I ain't trying to make nobody jealous. I care nothing about none of that. So if people are jealous or if they feel unconfident, that's not me to do none of that for them. That's on them. Like I would say, you feel like that because you let this person's perceptions break your inner strength and make it seem like that you can't learn like how they do. Like you think that they're born knowing it all, and that's not the case. I may be the smart person that anyone would know and strongest, but I don't know everything, okay? I only know a majority of what I know, and I speak it into legitimate terms. So you can get to my level. Anybody can get to my level. You just gotta put in that work. And here's the thing, and you be 100 on this one. If some of the folks who have been to my job for so many years and decades constantly do the work but end up failing, that's not my problem. It'll be their money, their dollar bills to go down the tubes and down the drain, and they have to be the ones to wave it goodbye and end up quitting because they felt inexperienced and inconsistent. That's not my problem. So nobody has to be jealous. Nobody has to feel none of that stuff. You want to get stronger, like me, or anybody else. Get off your butt and do something. If you know what you want to do, you gotta put in the work. It's not gonna be handed to you. You gotta do the freaking work. So it's like you gotta get off your ass, do the work, put into work, try, figure it out, and you gotta take the hits. It's not gonna be handed to you. You gotta put in the work. You gotta do the work. Nobody's gonna do it for you. You gotta do it yourself. And also one other thing. these things I do that helps me the most can help other people. You can even inspire someone else and tell them to get off their butt and do the same. So it's all necessary, and most people don't understand the things I've gone through. I've gone through a lot, so I do these things to always remind myself of my mistakes, to keep in balance, and I go over it again. That's why I do these things that helps me the most. I do what I do because it's necessary. It helps me to be proactive, so it's worth it. You're like, I can't do it for you. You gotta do this. You gotta do all that yourself. I can inspire you, give you motives and suggestions. All right, have a good night. But other than that, you're on your own. All right, well, better go home. See you later. Bye.